Hey guys, I'm back, but I have decided to split this part into two parts. So this will be the 5th part of the 10th episode of the networking, so we're just going to continue on from last episode. So we created those 2 rooms and that's all working well. What else do we want to do? That's right, we want to make it so that when we click on that button, what we do is we do something. We join that room. So what we're going to do is create an if statement around that button, and we're going to go, if we click on that button, what we're going to do is create room. Join room. There. We're going to photon network.join, I think. Photon network.join, and we're going to join the room with game.name, and I think that will work. No, it doesn't. Join room. That should work. Yep, perfect. Alright, so when we actually no, we're gonna have to Control B and play network, create, let's TMP1 again, create. Alright, minimize that, click play, network, and we got that room. Now if we click it, yep, there we go, joined room. Now we've still got these things, so what we're going to have to do is tick some boolean variables and do those sort of things. Okay, that's awesome, working just how I wanted it to work. So now when we join the room, what we're going to do is change joined or created equals true, and I think that's it actually. We're only going to create that if joined or things true, joined or created equals true, and created name equals false. Then we're going to do that. We're going to create that name thing. Okay, perfect. That's what we want. Now I said we would cut down those things, so this one was 200 long. Make this more like each button's 200, isn't it? Yeah. Each button's 200 from 60 and 70 down. So we'll make this one about 50 down, and we'll make it times by 30. We'll try that one and make this. Let's try that. Network room available. Actually, what we're going to do is when we click create, we'll just comment out this joined or created. So then we can create multiple rooms, and it should just give us that thing that we should be able to create many rooms, and that should work. Alright, so we'll create room TMP1, create, and it didn't update that. Oops, sorry. Window in lobby or connected to master. TMP2. No, that doesn't work. Okay. Joined or created equals true. So we're still going to display those, and we're going to we'll comment out this line and this line, see if that does anything. so it's just always going to be there, even if we're not connected. Network, connected, create TMP, create, joined, but it hasn't joined random. No, that doesn't work. Yeah, alrighty. Anyways, okay, we don't really need that. It's not that there's something wrong, so we'll change this one back to non-commented. So it just means that we can't debug that. So actually, let's copy this, then go into the update function, and then for each one of those we're going to debug.log this. We're going to debug that, and we'll get rid of this, get rid of this. For each one of those, actually we'll make it so that when we click on a button it updates it. So Control X on this, Control X, Control S, start button. We'll go on join lobby, tab that in, Control V, oh no, we'll go if GUI dot button new rect screen dot width divided by, oh no, we'll just go screen, screen dot width divided minus 100 screen dot height plus 10, make it long by, so 100 long by 20 deep, and then we're going to display the that's right, refresh rooms, and then that's wrong, there we go. And then we're going to, for each, when we click in it, we're going to, for each room in there, we're going to debug.log that. Okay, perfect. Now, there we got errors. Where is the error? 81. If photon.network. Okay, it's because we haven't finished something here. For each one of that, it's because we need one more of those. Yep. Now, perfect. Alright. Network. Now, if we don't have that button, where is the button? The button. If join lobby equals true, and join or create equals false. We'll just go screen.width divided by 2 plus 200. We'll just make it up here. I think that's where it is. Oh, well, actually I know why it's not working. It's because we're doing string.height plus 10. We're going to subtract 10, I think. Oh no, yeah. Or 10, and we only want 10 in, 10 down, and then we'll just go subtract 200. Try that. Network, connected. There we go. Refresh rooms, and there's no rooms created. Okay, so now if we need to do one more thing. Comment this out again. Create. Alright, play. Network. Now if we create TMP1, create, joined, refresh rooms, and it's not working. Alright, for each we'll just set joined or created equals true, and we'll just control X, and we'll put this in by itself down the bottom. So just here. Let's try that. So the button should always be there, yeah, network. Alright, create TMP 12, create, refresh rooms, spawn, refresh rooms, it's not working. Alright, I don't know, it doesn't matter. That was big waste of time. Alright, so we don't need that there. We only need that rooms available, this one here. And that's fine. Right, so apart from the room list, when we enter the room, what we're going to do is change it up so then there's like a few things you can do, and also with the create room we're going to do things like that, change things like that. So first of all, we'll do the create room. When you click on create room, what we're going to do is create room, join random room. And what we're going to do is not call this create room, but we're going to change a variable. Join to created equals true, and then we're going to create a third variable, another boolean, is private bool. Let's just call create room menu, and we're gonna go create room menu equals false. And so then when we go if joined equals if, okay, this is when we click play. Actually no, because we don't want to join yet. So cut this one out. We're going to go create room menu equals true, and then what we want to do is if change up here this settings, and we're going to go and create room menu equals false. So there's probably a better way we could do this with just like one variable over and over again. We could just change it, but still we'll just continue to do it this way. So create room menu equals true, then we're going to hop out of this one here and go if create room menu equals true. Then what we're going to do is display the room buttons. Alright, so what we're going to do is straight up in the middle, actually, yeah, we'll just create a box. So GUI dot box new rect, capital rect, and then inside that rectangle what we're going to do is go 200 in, 200 down, and then we're going to go for screen dot width minus 200 screen dot width height minus 200, and then that's that, and we're going to display nothing, so just an empty text thing. So then we're going to go over back to here, test that out. Oh, cannot be assigned to it. It is read only. Oh, not equals, sorry, minus. Alright, play, network. This shouldn't do anything, but TMP1, create room, and it doesn't work because we haven't. Make this 100, so that's closer to the edge, and this needs to be double that because it's got to cut out the screen, the extra bit and the bit that, yeah. Anyway, you just got to double the value that you cut it out of. So create room, and that's our box. Alright, first up we're going to duplicate this and create a label. New rect 100 down, 150. Oh wait, screen dot width divided by 2 minus plus because that would be halfway across the screen that we want to plus. There's 100, then we'll say 125, and then we'll go the oh wait, no, we want that perfectly centered, so screen dot width divided by 2, and then height we want to go screen 200, I think, no, 125, that should be right. Then we want to make the label about 100 long. If we make the label 100 long, then we have to do screen dot width divided by 2 minus 50, because we want the text exactly in the center. So then we'll only go about 20 deep, and we'll call this create a room, and save, play, network, joined, create room, and create a, and it's not long enough, 200, and make this 100, play, network, create a room, and it's not centered perfectly because the thing is probably from here to about here. All that extra space is centering to here. What you need to do is center the text in the thing, but you do that through like GUI text features and things like that. So we won't go over that right now, but we'll do that later. So create a room, and then we're going to create some buttons. So some buttons and other things. So actually control the leave a space. We'll first do radio. I don't know. Let me just check the radio things. Alright. Just new one. GUI. Wait. Unity scripting reference. That's what we want. Sign in C#. And then we want to. Where's the search? Oh, there we are. Right there. Just all changed around. It's really nice. Such scripting is GUI. Come on, GUI. Yep. Alright, then click on GUI, and we can see all the functions we can do. So, box, no. Button. Drag, window, texture, enter group, scroll view. We want a text field for the name, so we'll go text box, so label. Oh, not label, sorry. Text field for name. We want a toggle, no. Scroll, repeat button. We want a horizontal or vertical. Horizontal slider. Horizontal slider. That will be for the max players. We want a toggle. Toggle for visibility. And password field for fit. Actually, we want two toggles. One for visibility, one for password, if it needs one, and then we need a password field for the password. Actually, I'll just write that down. Password field. So password field, but I'm not sure if we will use the password for that one. Okay, so what we're going to do is go back, obviously, and then create them. Okay, GUI dot text field for new rect. Actually, we want to label first, so we'll just duplicate this label, and this one will be called room name, and we will make it the same screen width of other two. We just want maybe 2, because it's 100 in from the corners, so maybe 150 in and 150 down, or 175, oh no, 120, 150, just 25 down from the title, 200 long, 20 depth, room name, and then a GUI text field next to that, so we want exactly the same variables. Except we want to change, we want to add to the width, so the first one, so plus 100, we just add 100, make this 200 long, yeah, and I make this 50 deep. Okay, then we will duplicate this, and we're gonna put the max players, so max players, and we're gonna do a GUI dot horizontal slider, and now with this I need to learn how to do that one, horizontal slider. Alright, we've got the rect position, so new position, then the float value left, float value right. So what's a float value? The value the slider shows this determines the position of the draggable thumb. Okay, value at the left end of the slider. Okay, oh, does it have to be float? Yeah, it's got to be float. All we're going to do is make it set to integers only. We'll make like a maximum of like, if when you drag it along there's only going to be like 4 players or whatever. So new rect h slider base, so you've got to use a variable to set it, so we will go back up here and go to the private float, and this one is going to be called, actually no, we want it public because we want to send that we may want to send that public float max players, and yep, that should work. And then we want to go, where were we? Down, there we are. Okay. Horizontal slider, so max players equals GUI horizontal slider, and then we go to the value first, so max players, the left end will make a maximum of 2 and a minimum of 2 and a maximum of 10. I will just try 2 and a maximum of 6 players. Okay, we won't test it now, but we'll change. We'll go on and just make everything. Make this 300 long. Okay, the next bit is, actually these all need to change, so room name is the one, then we want to go the height. Height will add 50, 200. Then we want to go 250, and this one is the max base toggle visibility, so visible. Oh, we'll go public room, and then we want to, I think we need to do the same for that. I'll check the thing, but I think we need to do the same where we set the variable to it. we set a variable to the toggle. We'll toggle. Okay, yep. Position, image content, style, text, and do we want to text to display on the button? Content and tooltip for this button. Okay, value is button on or off. Okay, value is that one. Okay, yep. So this one is going to be, we're going to have to go back up again here and copy this line and change that to a bool and change max players to public room. Alright, so down here again, and public room is GUI.toggle, and new rect the same thing, and then public room, and is it the text to display? String text. Or maybe we'll go public room dot to string. Maybe it'll display, tell us whether it's true or false. Let's try that one. We'll leave the password field for now and the toggleability of that. But create room. Alright, so create a room. False, true. Awesome, that works nicely. First of all, we need to drop this bit. Alright, this one, create a room, can't be 50, we want that to be 20. We want the thing to be 20, want that one to be 20 as well. And let's try it out. Network. Create room, there we go, okay. So, create a room. We won't call that create a room, actually we'll call that one default room name. Play. Network. Create room. Default room name. Okay, perfect. Then we want to drop that slider down a bit actually. Slider plus 200 to make it 210, and we want to display the value on the end of that. So we want to go GUI dot, actually we'll just copy this, GUI dot label, and we'll go 210 node plus, it's 300 long, so there's already 250, so make that 250 plus 350, 325, and then we want to display the number, so max players. That should be right. Oh, we got an error. GUI label string has no valid arguments. Plus is 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Yep. So you have to have that string in that network. Create a room. 0. And 6 is our maximum. Now, but what we're going to do is set them to a number, set to a maximum number, set to an integer. So let's try and have a look at that. So Unity horizontal slider using integers, precision. There we go. I had the var variable holding the slider value set as a float when changed to int. All as well. Anyone know why? Okay, int equals 0. Okay, you cast it as an int. Okay, cool. That sounds good. Alright, so after we do this, we want to go max players equals int max players, and that should work. Alright, back to Unity, play, network, create a room, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Perfect. That's what we want. Yay. Alright, wait, let's play that again. Does it start on 0? Oh, that's right, because we cast it at 0, don't we? Yep. So what we want to do is actually, when we go up here, when we create max players, we'll set that equals to 2. So then that perfectly does that for us. Okay, then what we want to do is create another toggle button and call this one password activated. Password enabled, sorry. Let's do that. Password enabled. Let's create that boolean. Password enabled. Alright. Then we're just going to do exactly the same. Just copy this, paste, and new rect. We're gonna add 50, isn't it? Yeah. 200. 250. Oh yeah, 250, 250. So 300. 300, and then if not on flying mode, if GUI if password enabled, so if password enabled is true, then we're going to display this last one. Actually, wait, can you enable and disable something? A GUI label or something? I'm not sure. I know we just do this. So if GUI labeled, then if password is enabled, then we will actually required. We will do this 350, and we'll change this. Actually, we don't need it. Yeah, we do. Password, and we'll change this to a text field. And just make this 350, and we're gonna make the text field have a default. Oh, we need to set this room name. So room name equals that. Do we already have a room name variable? Room name, yes we do. Okay, and we want a password string. Private string password. And I want to set that password down. Yep. Password equals that. And then default room name. Change these to those variables, and we'll set them as above up here. So room name equals default room name and then we want password equals temp password. Alright, we'll set those as that, and that should work. Password, password, password. And then we just want to create one more thing and say if GUI dot button new rect, change this rect to that one. Oh, trust C. And we want to display the thing create room and spawn. Create room. Well, it'll create room and join. And we want to make this like 100, and we'll make this actually screen dot width divided by 2. Actually, negative screen dot width. No, not negative. So screen dot width. How big is this? So screen dot width divided by 2. We'll just go 150 down. 150. We'll change this to 400. Oh, we'll make this 500. Make it a big gap between the button. Yep. Unexpected symbol up. That one. Then what we're going to do is debug.log create room, creating room plus room name. And then what we're going to do is call create room rn, not rn, room name rn, and we want to set these variables and then go. We have to set these variables again. When we only create a room, we've got to create those variables. Create room. That still doesn't work, but whatever. Anyways, false. That's got to be a bit longer. True. Temp password. Create room and join. Creating room, bang. And we've now joined the room default room name. But now we have to set that variable joined or created equals true. Joined or created equals true. And then create room menu equals false. Create room menu equals false. But there's some things we need to do when we're creating a room. We won't actually use this. Photon network dot create room name. It doesn't have this guide tips. Alright, we'll just search that actually. Photon network. Matchmaking and finding friends. Create room name. APIs and SDKs, is that Unity3D SDK? See online API documentation. I think this is the one I'm on. Yep, this is the one. Wait, is it? Huh? Classes. Yeah, photon chat, light, loading, balance, no, photon network, photon. This isn't the one I was on before, is it? No. Photon real-time API. No, photon networking Unity code API. I think it's API. Creating room. So they're everywhere, so on network. Python networking, create room. Nope. Sorry about this, guys. 41 minutes already, jeez. Okay, network connection. Create room name plus GUI. True. What are the things I want? On the parameters for creating. Hide or close the room name or set the maximum number of players for all rooms. True 5. Just skip this stuff, guys, if you need some, because you guys already have that thing, the auto correcting. Create room advanced. Oh, this might be it. Please. Alright, room visible. This is what I want, but where's the... Photon documentation. Documentation. This one, actually. Here we go. Alright. So create room. Create room. Photon network. Classes. Photon network. Plugin. Oh, create room. God. Alright. Visibility. Open. Max players. Custom room properties. String. Props to list in lobby. So properties. Okay. Type lobby. Room options. Room options. Is visible. Clean up cache. I don't think we can have a password. Well, I suppose we could make it give one of the properties. Rooms custom properties to set use string keys. defines the custom room properties that get listed in the lobby. Okay, so that's like the text and stuff. Custom properties could be any key values you need to define the game setup. The shorter your keys are, the better. The example map mode could be M when used with map. Tile set could be T. Okay, there was an example here somewhere. No, not that one. Not that one. No, where is it? Here, yeah. Right. Anyways, we'll leave password out for this part of the episode, and I'll just make another part today. Just got to end it soon. So what we're going to do is, when we click on the button, where's the button? Create room menu. Right, and what we're automatically going to do is set public room equals to true, and we're going to set password enabled equals to false, and actually we'll set password to not temp password. Yeah, because it won't even run. Alright, so what we're going to do is go create room string rn. We don't even need this because we're not passing it. The room name gets changed, so we're not even going to do that. We're just going to go create room, and it's going to be room name, and then what was it? The visibility, I think it was. Is visible. Alright, visibility. So public room, open. We just go true. Max players, so max players, custom room properties, and we're gonna leave that for custom room properties. See if that just leaves that, and string. There's a string that needs to be passed here, so desk room desk. Is that? I want to see this. Custom room properties. Name the custom room properties that should be available to client side and use with care unless the custom property is essential for matchmaking or using info. It should not be sent to the lobby, which causes traffic and delays for the client. Okay, we're not going to do that one. Alright, so we're just going to remove that, and we're going to remove custom properties for now. Alright, that's what we want. So when you then join the room, we want to do something else, but we'll do that next episode. So we finished creating the room perfectly. Oh, we got some errors. Creating takes 1 method. String bool int boolean. Classes. Back. 1 second, guys. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. How do I get back? Class list. My behavior. Network. No. Photon. No. Back. Photon network. There we go. Alright. Then what we're gonna do is go to here. Room. String name. Bool int. Create room with string room name is visible, is open, max players. Why isn't that working? Pass null or generate name? Why isn't it working? Create room. Create room. Create room name. Oh, that's why, because we still create room and with the room name. Get rid of that. Oh, okay, silly error on my part. Not create room. So some invalid arguments still. Okay, why is that? 31, 31. Wait, 153, 153, 158, 150, 158. Random room. Create room. Create room. And that's, we're gonna create just a room and set room name equal to blank, so that's just gonna give us a random room name. And, okay, invalid arguments, float, type int. Oh, okay, and do we need to type cut this as an int? There we go, there we go, there we go, there we go. Okay, that should be working fine. Play. Network. Create room. And public room true. Password required. False. True. False. Make that 4. Create room. Connecting. Connect join. Spawn. Perfect. Alright guys. That is that for now. Thanks for watching. We'll go over a few more things in the next episode about fixing that up. Then joining rooms and what you're going to do, because you go to lobby, then you create, and then you join the game. When you join or create, you'll get sent to a hub where it tells you the settings and the maps and things like that. So we'll get into the next episode. Thanks for watching again. Sorry it's been so long and there was that bit of a time in between where we took a while to do the things, but I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you next time. Bye.